Okay, a couple things. He's been leading me and showing me that lately I've been getting off track. I've been getting too involved in politics and the worries of this country. That's fine if that's what you're called to do and what you want to do. But I'm getting away from my calling. I've also been too wrapped up in and too worried about the second coming and the worries. We have to be watchful. I have to know about it. I have to be watched for it. But I've been letting it control my every thought and control my videos. We're not experiencing His love. We're not showing His love if we're too wrapped up in one thing. And we still have a life to live. We have love to give. We have to be careful of these things. This is what we're supposed to do. He gave us one commandment, to love each other. This is from 1 Corinthians 13. All who read the Bible know what this is. But myself and some of us, we gloss over this and just, it's a love chapter. Though I speak with tongues of men and of angels and have not love, I am become a sounding bronze, a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries, and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I can remove mountains and have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my good to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not love, it profiteth me nothing. Love suffereth long and is kind. Love envieth not. Love vaunteth not itself and is not puffed up. Doth not believe itself unseemly. Seeketh not its own. Is not easily provoked. Thinketh no evil. Rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Love never fails. But whether there be prophecies, they shall be done away with. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now we see, in a mirror, darkly, but then face to face, now I know in part. But then shall I know even as I am, I know. And now abideth faith, hope, love, these three. But the greatest is love. Love never gives up. That's what it's telling us. Love cares more for others than itself. Love doesn't want what it doesn't have. God will make us sufficient for what we need. Love doesn't strut. We don't have a swelled head. And love doesn't force itself upon others. Love isn't always me first. Me. Love doesn't fly off the handle. Love doesn't keep score of the others who sin. We don't gloat and revel and party when others are having trouble or are enemies. Love takes pleasure in the truth. Love puts up with anything, anybody, anything. Love trusts God always. If we're loving, we're always looking for the best. We're never looking back. Love keeps going to the end. Love never dies. We can put on all the shows we want. We can be burned as a martyr. We can do all these things. But if we don't have love, it's nothing. Another thing else I want to read from 1 John 3:17. But whosoever hath this world's good, and seeth his brothers have need, and shutteth up his compassions for him, now dwelleth the love of God in him. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. This is 22 now. And whatever we ask, we receive of him, because we keep his commandments, and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. And this is his commandment, that we should believe on the name of his Son, Jesus Christ, and love one another, as he gave us commandment. And he that keepeth his commandments dwelleth in him, and he in him. And by this we know that he abideth in us, by the Spirit whom he hath given us. Basically, to me, this is saying is, if we see a brother or a sister in need, and we have the means, I'm not saying just monetarily, physical means, love, sharing, food. If we have the means to do something about this, but we turn our back on them, what happens to God's love then? It disappears. And we made it disappear. We have to do more than just talk about love. We have to practice real love. That's a way to truly living. It's also a way to shut down. Sometimes I know I get this debilitating self-criticism, even though when it's justified sometimes. But love will take care of this. God is greater than our depression. He knows more about us than we do ourselves. He knows our needs. He's going to take care of us. Once that's taken care of, and we're no longer accusing or condemning ourselves, we're strong and free before God. I hope you got what I was trying to get at today. Agape.